Ever found yourself staring at a screen, ready to send a large sum of money, and then you hit a wall? A limit. It's a common scenario in the world of online banking, especially when it comes to wire transfers. Many banks impose daily or monthly caps on how much you can send, leaving you wondering, what exactly is the wire transfer limit for Vio Bank? If you're looking to move significant funds and want to ensure a smooth, uninterrupted process with Vio Bank, then understanding their wire transfer policies is absolutely crucial. Vio Bank, a division of MidFirst Bank, is known for its competitive savings rates and online accessibility. For many, it's a great choice for growing their savings. But when it comes to transferring large amounts, particularly via wire, the details can sometimes be a bit opaque if you don't know where to look. We're talking about direct, secure, and often same-day transfers of funds between financial institutions, the kind of transfer you'd use for a down payment on a house, a large investment, or a significant business transaction. Knowing the limits up front can save you a lot of headache, time, and potential stress. So, let's cut to the chase and demystify Vio Bank's wire transfer limits. Unlike some other forms of transfers that might have strict daily or monthly caps, Vio Bank takes a somewhat different approach with its wire transfers. According to their official information, Vio Bank states that wire transfers are generally unlimited. Yes, you heard that right, unlimited. This is a significant advantage for those who need to move substantial sums without being constrained by typical transfer ceilings. However, there's always a caveat, and in Vio Bank's case, it's important to understand the nuance. While the advertised limit for wire transfers is unlimited, this is often subject to approval. What does subject to approval mean in practice? It means that for very large transfers, Vio Bank may require additional verification or documentation to ensure the legitimacy and security of the transaction. This is a standard banking practice designed to protect both the bank and its customers from fraud and illicit activities. To initiate an outgoing wire transfer from your Vio Bank account, you will typically need to complete a couple of forms. The first is a wire authorization form, which is usually required only for your initial outgoing wire request and will remain on file for future transfers. This form often needs to be notarized, adding an extra layer of security and verification. The second is a wire transfer request form, which must be completed for every individual wire transfer you wish to make. These procedures are in place to ensure that only authorized individuals are sending funds and to minimize any potential risks. It's also worth noting that while wire transfers themselves may be unlimited, other types of transfers with Vio Bank do have limits. For instance, ACH transfers initiated by Vio Bank typically have limits of $25,000 per day and $100,000 per month. Transfers initiated by another bank via ACH usually don't have limits imposed by Vio Bank, but those would be subject to the initiating bank's policies. Mobile check deposits also have limits, typically $100,000 per day and $250,000 per month. So, it's crucial to distinguish between these different transfer methods and their respective limits. If you're planning a very large wire transfer, especially your first one with Vio Bank, it's always a good idea to contact their customer service directly. They can provide the most up-to-date information, clarify any specific requirements for your transaction, and guide you through the process. This proactive step can prevent delays and ensure your funds reach their destination as smoothly as possible. So, for those looking to move substantial amounts with Vio Bank, the good news is that wire transfers offer a high degree of flexibility. While they are generally unlimited, remember that phrase "subject to approval" means you might need to jump through a few extra hoops for very large sums. But rest assured, this is for your security and the integrity of the financial system. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.